Okay.
And my son has taught me so much, but I have never forgotten that concept, and I keep it in my conscious mind, especially when I'm painting, but also when I'm doing film editing, filming. That's why everything has that kind of Art Brut or raw feeling to it that I create.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Speaking of Art Brut.
I'm attracted to the Art Brut, but I want to be like James Havard, who is an outsider artist, an Art Brut artist, or a naive artist, who ends up being a part of the high art world. Partly because I want to be recognized, and that is the aesthetic I love. So I have to do it with what I love. I'm not gonna. One time, this man who was one of the reasons I came here, not a romantic person, but a business relationship. I came here to help start this co-op gallery in town, which I did do, but he was like, we're gonna lighten up your palette. We're gonna make it more pastel. I'm like, no. You don't tell me how I create my art. If my art naturally evolves in a certain way, great. But I'm not going to have somebody come in and tell me you need to create this way because it will be more sellable or whatever. Nah, that's not really how I create. I do want my work to be saleable, of course. I want it to be wide, have a wide audience, but I'm not motivated from the outside in. I'm motivated from the inside out. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
So, since you've got black on here, I'm going to kind of use that for my advantage now.
Okay.
And add a little touch more to it. I'm not used to having a slanted floor.
I know. Maybe it'll add something.
Look at how pretty it is.
Yeah, it is pretty.
It's just
Yeah.
pretty.
It's like cool, liquid color. I like it.
I think I need to turn it.
Can I help?
Inside. Like that.
You're gonna do it like that? Okay.
Can you guys see it?
We're gonna be able to, yeah. Can I help? Do you want me to help support it somehow?
Oh, you can get the camera working first.
Okay.
I may ruin this and it may work perfectly. I'm open either way.
Cool.
I want to thank all the people who have bought my paintings and supported me as a painter. The reason I came to Santa Fe was as a painter. My dream is to have my own gallery. I've said this. On the plaza called Jodi Drinkwater Contemporary, and I know I'll have that dream, but in part it's because of this film, in part, and because of all of the people who have invested in my work and supported me as a painter. I haven't made really money off of my paintings, but I have sold a few pieces, and when I have, it feels damn good. It's unbelievable that people will pay for something that you create. To me, it's like, it's so magical that somebody would want to buy your work and put it in their home. Does it look familiar, baby?
That does.
I'm gonna let it dry.
Okay.
You want to take over now on
Sure.
yours? A lot of times I'll do several paintings at once because of this, because of my process. And while one's drying, I can paint the other. And
I'll grab that one.
well, now you got some blue and black to work with, or you can add another color, or I can get you another.
If we got blue here,
Yeah.
what I'm gonna do something zany.
Cool.
I'm just gonna put a little dollop of green. Do we have green? We don't have green.
You don't
Yellow
have
and
green?
blue make green. Hey,
Cool.
that'll work.
I don't remember what I bought, honey. I was like
Yeah.
gonna paint shortly after I bought it, then we had to move. So I'd forgotten.
Okay.
Probably a paint.
Where's our? Oh, it's right there. It's camouflaged at this point, and I'm not sure what that's looking at anymore. It's probably looking at this.
It's looking at your palette.
Yeah, I'm making like a green. I hope. Yeah.
Cool.
In fact, nice. Just don't want yellow particularly right now. I like that though. That's cool. It's like it's weird. Okay. Now, speaking of Jackson Pollock, I get to just make this up as I go along, right?
Cool, baby.
I've never done it this way before.
Wait, I better move my painting.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
It'll be Jackson Pollock. And by the way, he's one of my favorite artists ever, and favorite people. He's fucking cool, and he was one of the greatest alcoholics ever.
Oh, really?
You haven't seen the?
I haven't seen it.
Oh my God, you have to watch it. He killed himself in part from being an alcoholic, but he was most creative when he stopped drinking. He was very at the mercy of his alcohol. And so was everybody else. But he was so incredible a person and an artist. He broke into the art world despite the fact that he came from poverty. And like, I think it was Wyoming, you know, basically from the middle of nowhere like I did. I really relate to that man. He ended up in New York City, and he broke through with the help of his wife. The worst part is when you mess it up with your own arm. It's so frustrating when I've done Jackson Pollock. I do.
Now it's
Cool, baby. Hell, you might gonna end up being the famous one as a painter. That'd be cool. Hell, both of us. Honey, I fully believe that you can be a painter. Maybe this. Oh man, it looks so cool. Maybe this film will help everybody who wants to be a painter. Just like go for it, you know, just really go for it. I didn't start painting till my daughter was born. I was in my 20s and I took an art appreciation class. Thank you, Marcia. And in that class, our final was to create a work of art in the style of an artist that we admired, but we had to paint. The picture had to be of a pig. So I did pigs dancing in the style of Matisse's La Danse. I'll show it to you.
Maybe I've seen it before.
I love Matisse, but somebody took that painting, and I hope they really, I do mean this, I hope they have it, I hope they enjoy it, I hope they love it, because I miss that painting, and it does have a frame. That frame was homemade by my husband, whose dad was, when his dad was alive, a carpenter. And so anyway, I hope you like the frame too, because that's handmade by Art Drinkwater, my ex-husband.
Wow.
I like it, honey. I really like it.
Thanks, baby.
I'm going to zoom in on it a little bit.